Oh, dude, you know what? I still have that email up. They're not gonna believe this. It's German, so I might have to translate it for you. Oh, just put it in Google Translate, I guess. They fucking banned me from fucking Riot Support logins. None of my accounts work. They banned all of my emails and whatever. Alright? And then they're like, we permaban you again. Send us a ticket. But I still have the email from when Furious Bacon went on his fucking wall of text when I exposed him once again. Right? And he's talking about, oh, they made me do this. Yes. Here we go. Who wants to read this, dude? This is from October, when they banned my Smurf account for AFKing permaban. You want AFK permaban. Alright. And I exposed him once again that he's being biased with these targeted permabans. Because it was, you know, I had a streamer in my team who is good friends with Bacon. They send a ticket, boom, permaban for AFK. Very normal, right? And like we had this long, you know, write them a ticket, get this Bacon fuck on my face again, saying, no, we won't unban you. I'm like, fuck you. And I see the guy literally liking tweets, hate tweets about me, while permabanning me and saying they won't unban me. And they say, no, it's not, there's no bias here. No, it has nothing to do with Bacon being a friend with that streamer. No. And then he goes and likes a hate tweet from that streamer, dude. About me. Let's read this. October 5th, 21. I will not start your request now because I was saying just close the ticket, go fuck your mom. And he's like, no, I want to talk. Shaclone, let's talk. So let's start with the easiest part. The banner of banning champions. The banning of champions that are pre-picked by your own team. This has never been against the rules. Sure, it's unearned. And usually you want your own teammates to play their best champions, but it's not bannable. Your team banned your Shaker, well, your problem, it's not bannable. But if you flame them because of it, or you don't play the game, you're permabanned. Happened many times with shit like this. But there's simply no rule that says you can't do this. That's why you can always also ban champions even if a player pre-picked them. Why would I ban my own teammate's champion if I want them to play their best? I can't remember, this fucking asking me that. I can imagine, but it's been a few years now. This from this, like I was bringing something up from season 8 when this happened. Alright. But it's been a few years now, but as I said, it was never punishable. And you know what's funny? This streamer, don't want to speak this guy's fucking name out. This streamer, season 8, played a game against him. Some random no name, played a game against him, right? My team, we're all losing, the entire team on my side is losing. He's on the enemy team. So they get a free win, they're granted a free win. I queue up again, I get into his team, right? We're in the same team. He's on a stream that I watched the VOD of later, says, he was flaming me the whole game, saying the Shaco shit and whatever. And then we're on the same team. Next game he says, oh, it's that fucking Shaco again, let me ban his Shaco. He was so bad. So I picked Singed, trolled the game, got permabanned. Because he sent the ticket to his best friend, Bacon. And then they say, oh no, there's no connection, no bias here. And then this guy literally, because this guy fucking banned yet another of my accounts, the game where I went AFK because this streamer single-handedly lost the game, right? And they're saying, oh no bias. You got permaban for disruptive behavior. 5 minutes AFK in a lost game, permaban. But no bias. And then he goes and likes a tweet from this guy about me, a hate tweet. Yes. Make of it what you want, dude. These people are fucking disgusting fucking dipshits, man. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to say. In season 8, this guy actually admitted in one of his streams a couple months ago talking about banning people's champions because he does that all the time. He looks up his teammates, he's like, oh, this guy is a jungler, this jungler is a K main on my team. He's a Kane OTP. I'm gonna ban his Kane. Oh fuck, he wants to play Nuno. I'm gonna ban Nuno. He does it all the time, dude. Bans his teammates champions all the time because he doesn't like the champion. And then his own viewers say, why you do that? Why you troll your team? He says, well, it's not bannable. Back then I asked Bacon and he told me it's not punishable. When he banned Shaker back then from me, when he didn't know it was me. And Bacon told him personally, yes, you can do that. It's not punishable. And he's saying, see, it's not punishable. Bacon told me so. So he went ahead and banned Shaker back then and got me permabanned. And he does that with people all the time, banning their champion. Because Bacon told him it's okay to do so. What a great behavior these people cultivate, right? While permabanning other people for dumb shit, they go around and tell their people like that, yes, you can do that. It's totally fine. It's okay to be passive aggressive. It's okay to provoke. It's okay to ban your own team's champion. Totally fine. Don't worry, if they flame you, we will permaban them. Good shit. This is something that has never resulted in or contributed to a punishment in any way before. Banning your own team's champion. On to the next part, which you probably didn't really mean to ask, but I'll address it anyway. No, this was not a written permission. This was just me being sarcastic about, oh, do I need your permission to whatever? And this guy's writing this whole paragraph about that. So this one is completely pointless. Next step is to prescribe how to behave. Here we go. Bacon, who likes fucking Resident Evil Nemesis porn on Twitter and likes follows all kinds of weird fetish porn on his business Twitter account is gonna tell me how to behave in their game. Who's permabanning my accounts for so long, maybe still is, I don't know. He's gonna tell me how to behave. He follows fetish porn on his business Twitter account. Shit like Resident Evil Nemesis porn, dude. Hundreds of accounts. This degenerate wants to tell me how to behave. Otherwise, he's gonna keep permabanning, manually target ban my accounts. Yes, this is something we do and should do. We are support. We enforce the TOS and explain Riot's position on in-game behavior. Prescribe isn't quite the right word in my opinion, but ultimately it comes down to the same thing. We explain to players why they were banned, what behavior was problematic on their part, and why we consider this to be problematic. Is it problematic to be fucking being into Resident Evil porn, into zombie porn? Is that problematic to you? On your business account, dude? I don't have to fucking king shame the guy. But then he doesn't have to fucking be on my ass on about every single shit and permaban dozens of my accounts and then say, oh, it's not personal, when it totally fucking is. Let aside the fact that these dipshits want to dictate us how to behave. We have done this to you several times, including myself. Of course, I have not answered or seen all of your inquiries. How exactly other employees have approached this, I can't judge right now. If you have a specific example, I'd be happy to look into it. Now he's quoting me. I know you guys, especially, you don't give a shit why you're being so accommodating all of a sudden. It's questionable. You know, this guy has always just fucking never gave a fuck about the tickets I write or what I have to say. They would just always just justify banning it no matter how bullshit they were. And I'm like, okay, why are you suddenly typing at me with all this shit? Several other posts before these emails. And he's saying, like, me asking why. Because I was posting about him on Twitter, right? That's why. Feeling a little fucking, I don't know, shit is getting out now. Oh no. See his explanation. That has never been the case, Shaclone. I didn't become a supporter because I don't care about the people around me. Originally, I was a paramedic. I had the chance to combine my love for League of Legends and my love for working with people. I still remember very well the message I wrote you about your singed jungle from Season 8 with that same streamer. a Singe jungle punishment. I watched your replay several times and then listed and explained everything to you, and also commented myself to make our decision more understandable to you. Not only did I take the time to write everything completely myself during a period when we had a lot of requests, no, I explained everything, every interaction, and every action in the game. Die here was important for you, which is, I don't think there's any truth to it. This sounds pretty bullshit. Like he went ahead and explained to me in detail why picking Singed a jungle and running it down was a bad idea, and that got me the permaban. But he's completely fucking leaving out the context behind it, dude, and how it got to that point. So, like, what does this even mean? Your response was then a video in which you show and mock my text, but not the replay of the round itself, on which the entire text is based. Shaclone, I told you back then on Twitch chat, I used to be a fan of yours. I thought your Shaker montages were so awesome, and I was really happy to see your videos every time. You're a real Hammer player. I really only have respect for that myself. Now he's playing this fucking dipshit like, shut the fuck up, dude. If you believe anything he's saying in this, you have to be stupid. In fact, I just think it's a shame that we're in this situation. But keep permabanning my accounts, yep. Whether you believe me or not, well, I can't force you to do anything right, but it's the truth. I never take the time for an answer like this because I find it funny or just feel like, oh, whatever, just keep going. It gets more interesting. Quoting me again, people like, you can get away with anything. I think I know, as a reply, I think I know you're trying to, I think I know what you're trying to say. I still remember the situation where we found each other in your Twitch chat. He's talking about the Season 9 video. I also remember your video about it from the outside without knowing any processes at the support. It really seems like I sat there because I wanted to, just to ban you because I don't like you. That's exactly the case, you fucking dipshit. Dude, the guy fucking liked the hate tweet about me from the same streamer that has gotten 2 of my accounts banned through his connection. And they're both denying that there is any connection or any bias. And now he's writing the shit to me and saying, trust me, Shaclone, I used to be your fan. I used to be a paramedic. I'm a good person. I would break this guy's fucking face, dude. Fucking lying, dishonest piece of fucking shit. That would be an immediate trip here with us. Meaning that, oh, if that was the case, he would get immediately fired. Why are you not fired then? Because that is exactly what you're doing. You're fucking power abusing to fucking build connections with streamers like, don't want to call names. But there is a couple ones. Something like that is not okay. We cannot and must not represent our personal opinions or attitudes in this way. And neither was your case. Your witch hunt wasn't based on the decision of a single person who didn't like you or anything. Your name kept popping up, but in the weeks leading up to this incident, it had increased significantly. We then looked into the situation and reported it to the player behavior team. This team then finally made the decision that we should take more active action against it. As a result, Moorhawk, this is another guy. This Bacon guy and this Moorhawk guy, these two, have been targeting me for years. And now they're saying, no, we didn't do that. I mean, now listen to this part carefully. What he's saying, in case you're not understanding, what he's saying is, Season 7, right? This is what, again, you guys are not understanding what he's talking about. I'm gonna show you. This is what he's talking about. When I was doing this, right? After this, especially in somewhere late season 6, I'm gonna tell you the whole recap. Okay? Listen. This is like basically like the first time when I did Blue Shan, or went blue items because I was done. It started with this. When more and more players were targeting me for whatever reason, especially after this clip, and they would constantly ban Shaclone late season 6, and I would go Blue Shan. Because it's a principle, like, if your own team bans your champion, what's the point of playing? They made obvious they don't want to win, they don't want to play. What's the point, right? So as a protest, as a form of like, no point in playing, I would just go Blue Shan, right? And then eventually, people banning Shaclone so often in my team, and me picking a Blue Shan, eventually got my main account, my long-time main account, permabanned. Where is it? This clip. Got my main account permabanned, somewhere like end of season 6. And this was me sarcastically saying, oh, we're just gonna buy new accounts and keep running it down, fuck Riot Games. Right? And people at Riot hear that. They say, oh, we gotta do something about it. Let's ask the US to Riot Support, probably the head of Riot Support in US, Bacon, the Furious Bacon, and Moorhawk. Where's his name? This guy. Let's ask these people to camp Shaclone, and whenever he acts out of place, ban him. Basically, whenever I do Blue Shan, ban him, right? Because I was saying, oh, I was gonna buy new accounts and run it down. Oh, he's gonna troll, he's gonna run it down. Right? So after this, even though it was sarcastic, they got these two people on my ass, and this targeting has been going on, especially with the permabanning, since season 7. Since season 7 started. This guy and Furious Bacon have been appointed to take a closer look at me when I act out of place and ban me. And they have permabanned so many of my accounts unjustifiedly. And now he's trying to defend us. He's saying, no, we were told to do this because, you said you were gonna run it down and stuff. In end of season 6, they told us to go after your accounts. The guy is literally admitting that, yes, they were stalking me around, they were banning my accounts, a lot of times unjustifiedly, simply because they were told to do so. And it all started with this. With this ban, with the first, on the main permaban, long-time account permaban. It started with this. So that's how far back it goes, right? And now he's defending it. As a result, Moorhawk and I were asked to take care of it. That's why mainly only we processed your request around this period. He is admitting, yes, these two people have been behind all my manual permaban accounts. Most of them unjustifiedly. At the time you asked me why I was doing this, that is why I blocked you. My answer was quite basic, but I didn't want to make a huge statement in a Twitch chat. It would be my job. They say then and still do now. I was asked to do it, so I did it. That's why we checked your streams and took immediate action if something happened that violated our TOS. But this was not based on a personal vendetta that anyone has had against you. Dude, this guy, Moorhawk, and this Furious Bacon guy were playing ARAMs with streamers that have been hating on me since forever. And especially after I played a game with them, I've gotten permabanned again and again. And they're denying that there is any kind of connection between that, right? That there is any bias going on, let alone personal bias, but even, that their streamer friend had an unliked, unfavorable game with me. So they typed to the right of friend, and boom, permaban. Deserved. Oh, they only permaban when I violate TOS, when I'm very toxic. That's when they ban it. Nah, they never unjustifiably permaban me. Never. In all those 40 plus accounts over years. Never, dude. It's never personal, guys. So much shit out of this wall of text that this piece of shit sent to me, dude. Of course, I didn't read any of this. I mean, I kind of flew over it. But, like, it's all bullshit. Everything he's saying is bullshit up until last point when he's trying to pretend like, oh no, that was our job. But even then, all he's doing is admitting what I've been saying all this time. The manual banning, the targeting, the bias, the connections between streamers that have been, targeting me themselves in their games, been hating on me since forever, and then they make use of their fucking connection, and these people abuse their powers, and they were just asked, they were appointed for this job, to stalk me around in my streams, etc., and ban me, and say justified. Because they don't have to prove anything at the end of the day. They just get away with it. Especially when they saw they can get away with it, they went hard on the bans. Season 9. Countless accounts just randomly locked for no reason. And then when I called them out on Season 9, it kind of stopped. And I got, continued with my shit with tryharding in the game, as that's what I do as a competitive player. Make my videos, make the content, stream. And then fucking they started doing this shit again Season 10, and now we're just back to it, dude. We just fucking made a full circle, dude. We're fucking back at it, man. And it started again, end of Season 11, with that same fucking streamer that started this shit in Season 8 as well. But there was no connection, except the writer literally goes and likes a hate tweet from that streamer about me. But no connection though, no bias. Maybe you're asking what fucking tweet I'm talking about. Here we go. So this is me after talking about this guy because he got permabanned me yet again for going AFK permaban, right? So I talk about this guy, he fucking targeted me again, power abused his writer connection, and then said, oh, he's a shit player and never gonna make it to Challenger, etc. After 10 years being consistently low diamond, never gonna make it to Challenger ever. At least I've made it to Challenger. And he's picking the account that I was having a loss streak on, a losers queue time, being fucking negative win rate, right? And especially after this tweet, I went ahead on this and pushed it back to master in a month, right? But look, he's making this tweet saying, Shaclone, when he flames someone for a low diamond, a high number of games and negative win rate. It's so funny, XD. And screenshots this. Even though this wasn't my active account at that time, I had the other account that got permabanned. That was 200 LP master with GMMMR. That's the one that got permabanned. That was the one that I was actively playing on. Alright. Makes this tweet. Let's look at the likes. Oh wait, this is the one where he blocked me. This is the one that's not blocked. Look at the likes. Oh look, who's that? Who's this, guys? Guys, who's this? There is no bias. There is no personal vendetta. There is no connection between rioters in this. Why, he just ticketed me because I went AFK in his game, even though he single-handedly lost the game, and I deserve a permaban for waiting out the lost game. But there's no connection here. Oh no, dude. Oh, who is this? Oh wait, that's the Furious Bacon. It's the Riot Games German customer support specialist for account building and merch. A Riot partner program and ambassador. You know who is the Riot partner? This guy. This guy is the Riot partner. It's a ritual for this guy. This guy, every stream, every game, he tickets half his teammates to this bacon guy. Every game, no matter how bad he plays, no matter how hard he's responsible for losing the game, and let me tell you, he's responsible for losing a lot of games. But he always flames the fuck out of his team, but he doesn't type in-game, he only flames in stream verbally. Calls them son of a bitch, call them subhumans, say they have no hands. He runs it down, blames his AD carry. Oh, my team fucking shitty grief was running down again, subhuman, no hands. He loves to say no hands as a flame, by the way. He loves to be ableist. Right? Never his fault. Always the fucking shit players. Spam reports people for hate speech, even when they carry him, because they ping them once, because they said, oh, you kinda did that bad. Even if they just question him or criticize him in the slightest. A report for hate speech. He always reports everybody for hate speech. People that are actually racist, he laughs about it. No report. But whenever he loses games and he's frustrated, he fucking types in Discord to Furious Bacon, saying, oh, somebody entered my game again. And he fucking always gets ban notification every stream. And he turns on the stream, super proud. Oh, look, another ban notification. I got somebody else banned. Oh, I'm such a badass. Hashtag Riot partner. But no bias, no power abuse, no connection with rioters. But he sends personal DMs to Discord, to this guy on Discord. Tickets to get people banned that he didn't like in his games, that he accuses of, oh, they lost his game, even though he is more than half the games he loses by himself. This shit is still going on, by the way. This is the shit they did to me in season 8, they did it in fucking August, season 11, it's still going on to this day. They do this all the time. Every stream, every game, he sends DMs to this bacon guy, gets people banned. But no power abuse. Let's finish this fucking garbage fucking takes from this bacon guy. This was not based on a personal vendetta that anyone has or had against you. Yep. What exactly you believe or not about this is up to you. I like to talk about to you about it. Oh yeah, really, this is the only time he really fucking talked about it. He would usually just block me, just give a generic reply when I ticket them. They would just give a generic reply. A lot of times he wouldn't be the one typing it. He would let somebody else do the typing and say, go fuck yourself, basically. We won't unban you, no matter how bullshit it was. Oh, you're toxic. Go away. This from the ticket that I asked them about the Santa Claus ban, where I say, is Santa Claus real, and I get permabanned. That's the screenshot I sent to them, like, wait, is this okay? And then some other Riot Support was typing first, saying, yeah, well, we can't do shit. And I'm like, wait, what? And the next reply, it's this guy. Suddenly he's not sending some of his minion to answer to me, he is personally answering. When I started tweeting about it, he starts coming at it and saying, look, Shaclone, he's like suddenly so forthcoming that he never was. Makes this wall of text, which is most of it bullshit and lies. The only truth is in the last paragraph. It's this here. And that's saying all you need to know. But even that he's being entirely truthful about, he's just really just pointing out, proving my suspicions about this. This guy, Moorhawk and Furious Bacon, have been almost the sole people behind my targeted witch hunt bans. These two people. And as much as they want to deny it, there is more than enough proof by now. But there you go, dude. Long story, but like, worth it, I guess. I don't know. You take from that what you want. Normal people, normal company. Very normal shit, no power abuse. You do not understand how truly rotten this company is. And all this permabanning, if it's not obvious, didn't make me less toxic, it made me more toxic. But more importantly, it gave me justification and reasoning to be more toxic, to be more hateful, especially towards this company. Okay? It did not make me reform. It did not make me get less banned or less targeted. It has only accelerated for good and obvious reasons. These people deserve the fucking worst. With that being said, let's play a Shan game. I hope they all fucking get counts. I hope they all suffer a painful, slow fucking death. That's what they fucking deserve.